I'm live. At least I think I am. I was playing around with multi-streaming stuff, but I didn't end up doing it. But I think it's all working now. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm back with another stream. Usually I stream on a Friday, but 2 days ago I did record my digest, and my voice was, in a lot of pain the next day, so I decided I'm not going to do that. Also, why is the thumbnail for this different? Wait. Or am I... is it different on Discord? Oh yeah. Wait, did I delete the thumbnail by accident? Oh boy. Oh, it is what it is. What if there's a way to change this? We hate this thumbnail. Stream settings. There's no way. It's lost. Alright. So we're here. Let's go through Twitter, as we always do. Cloud Entertainment is here. I'm reading Berserk. Leave me alone. Shit's going crazy. Wow. Look at this. He's reading... Let me guess. You're in the Black Swordsman arc for the 20th time. Alright, let's go. Let's go. All the way back. Sherlock we talked about. This cute art we talked about. And this Sonic thing we talked about. I am a tonic. True. If you have opinions, suggestions... Oh, we did this stream. That's the last stream. And then I streamed, and then I tweeted it out. That's crazy. I reacted to a few things. And they were all wildly successful. So we need to make sure we keep doing trailer reactions whenever they come out. The manga reader, that's me, reacts to Chainsaw Man Assassin's arc. So there was a reaction there. 3,000 views, a lot of comments. The most anticipated film of 2026, Madoka Magica, Walpurgis Snack Rising. 1,000 views. This I'm way more excited than the Chainsaw Man thing, but we love it. It's great. It's here. Reacting to the first Avengers Doomsday teaser. Terrible teaser. I'm looking forward to the trailer whenever that comes out, but my god, was that teaser terrible. And my digest came out. 4.5 hours. I was hoping it would be a lot quicker, but it definitely wasn't. But in retrospect, there was an ungodly amount of stuff I was reviewing. All of this. But I did it. So, here we are. Sid playing the organ while the Ragnarok boss descends is one of the funniest moments I've watched in my entire life. That is absolutely true. So go watch out. Go look at my digest and listen to my Eminence in Shadow section if you want to hear me talk about that. I have consumed a few things since last stream. Zenshu I think I talked about. Bokura I finished and I put it on here. I think last stream I forgot to put it on here. Also, you can edit images using AI on like Twitter now, which is very, very funny. Elena Knows, so that's a book that I read. Then Elena Knows the movie, which is the movie adaptation of the book that I read. The Eminence in Shadow, I finally finished it. And then I watched a Christmas movie, The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star. A great sequel to the last two Princess Switch movies that I watched last year. A cool Madoka and Homura fan art. Korra art, we love Korra. And then I will finally be recording my digest today. And I did. And isn't that crazy? I even changed up the thumbnail style, which I like this a lot less. I like the old style a lot better. But I was like, people are going to forget what's in this because there's been so many. So I had to make sure I had like the posters on the screen. But I probably won't be using this style next year, but we'll see. Speaking of next year, I'm also going to be recording my channel retrospective tonight. The reason I didn't do it before is that I just wanted to be done with my digest, so once this retrospective is out, I can actually start recording the new content for next year, because I want to have like a proper... There's stuff I want to do next year, basically, so I want to start that soon. And with all the past stuff from this year out of the way, and digest is out of the way now, so thank God for that. Streaming tomorrow instead of today, and here we are. So let's read the chat now. Also, I'm only up to slime. Well, you're toward the end of the digest then. I think that's in the last, like, hour, right? Oh my god, I hate this thumbnail. I make videos about things I find interesting. True, I do. Yo-ho, or yoo-hoo. True, hello, Sulfur. No, I'm catching up on Berserk. I'm sure you are. But no JJK trailer reaction, that is true. I have, we'll react to it right now, okay? Is this the trailer? I think I watched like the first 5 or 10 seconds of this, and I like was ready. I sat down, I was like ready to record a reaction video and everything. And this was before like the Chainsaw Man and the Madoka one. I sat down, I was like, I gave a full intro and everything, and then I watched like 5-10 seconds of it, and I said nothing, and I'm like, I could not possibly have anything to say during this reaction, and I just stopped recording. I was like, this is gonna be a terrible video. I can't put this up, so I just stopped. So I haven't seen this trailer yet. So yeah, I guess we can just watch it right now, I suppose. I just imagine it's going to look like JJK. I don't think it's going to be anything too exciting. Like, the stuff in this upcoming segment of the anime, I'm not too excited for. Like, it's fine. Like, there's some stuff I like, but it's not like, the stuff I'm looking forward to is in the next part, right? So yeah, shaking my head. Don't worry, we're gonna react now. No more trailer reactions on stream. Well, that's how. Yeah, that is true. I should just be recording them off stream in a timely fashion so I get a lot of views. He's got a story about that Cretan. True, and I have told the story now. Look at them views on that digest. We'll talk about this when we do my channel retrospective, okay? It is true. 67. Oh my god, 67. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Look at the comments. That is true. Digest got a lot of comments for the first time ever. Merry Christmas. Wow, thank you, Sulfur. Thank you. Chapter 379 goes hard. Wow, imagine if your manga had 379 chapters. What a waste of time. Oh my god. I needed this. Oh, that's that meme about Aisha Speed, right? Whoa, nice posters. Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that. I have... Well, I'm just looking at my OBS panel now. But I have some... I'm trying to start decorating my wall. The only reason it's only like half decorated now and the full wall isn't decorated is my printer stopped working. So I printed those out manually because I'm like, who really cares about the quality? You can barely see it in the back. It's going to be blurred thanks to my camera anyway. But I just chose a few panels from some of my favorite anime and I'm just sticking them to my wall. I think it adds a little bit of depth to the scene. And I was getting sick and tired of like... I'm looking at my trailer reactions. Actually, I don't think it's my trailer reactions. I think I was looking at like old live streams or something, but I don't know. The background looks a bit too plain. It looks fine here. Oh, I know what it is. I can't even say what it was because it's going to be a thing I upload soon. But where's like a thing where I'm full camera? I guess maybe in this. It looks too plain, you know? All the reaction channels, they have like interesting backgrounds and stuff like that when they're using the full camera. I need something more interesting for my backdrop. So there we are. So see, if you guys are eagle-eyed viewers, can you point out every scene on there? Probably not. But we do have massive anime fans in the audience right now, so maybe you can. I think there's at least one that all of you will probably struggle with identifying. So yeah, please put it in the chat if you can somehow see the tiny details in the background and you have an idea of what is on the back. But anyway, true. Isidro was going to leave on his own. Wow. Are you too perfectionist? That is, you know, that's just how the quality of this channel keeps improving because of how perfectionist I am. It's okay to be flawed. That's not true. 67, 67, 67. Thank you, Cretan. The Crunchyroll problem. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to that video like 10 times. Or I keep pulling it up. Oh, I made a video about that, didn't I? Something to do with something? I don't know. I watched a few minutes of your digest and was sad that you hated ReZero. That is true. It was not a good season. Yep. Piracy poster shaking my head. That is true. I did not get the permissions for it. Imagine if your manga had 700 full chapters. Imagine reading a manga. Oh my god. Panels from his favorite anime. That is true. Well, I didn't say they're from my favorite anime, did I? Maybe if I did, I misspoke, okay? They're my favorite panels from anime, not necessarily from my favorite anime. Power is the bottom left. That is true. Well done. True. Panel from season 1 of Chainsaw Man. Luffy on the right. That is absolutely not true. I don't know what you even thought was Luffy. No, it's not Luffy. Dun top right. Absolutely not. But that's the one I think most of you will struggle with. I don't know if anyone will be able to get that one besides me. But yeah. You were hoovering over the Crunchyroll problem. What do you mean I was hoovering? What, another one? The Crunchyroll problem? Where is it? Oh, the Crunchyroll problem. Oh, by great Steven. The true intellectual titan that that is giving us all the history about anime and stuff. We're really going to watch his video. But let's watch the Jujutsu Kaisen trailer first, okay? We're going to have... I'm sure we'll have a great reaction to this where I'm actually going to say something, but... Probably not. But so manga spoilers, guys, for JJK. Let's watch it. What is this terrible audio? Popular part 2. What was his name? Takabo? Is that his name? The comedy guy? Oh my god, we love him. Where is he? I want to see it again. Oh my god, there he is. He looks great. Oh my, I'm so excited to see him. And then Higuruma, the goat. Oh my god, this is cool animation as well. I don't know why I'm kind of surprised we're like going this far, like in the season, but I guess it makes sense. Like we're doing the culling game. I wonder if it'll end like right where I ended my discussion. That'd be really funny, wouldn't it? If I like managed to time it up like perfectly, for like the first part. But I don't know. This was a terrible trailer until the end. The music is weird and like inconsistent. It doesn't feel like a trailer. It just feels like a compilation of scenes. The art style looks great, but I mean, it's always looked great. Animation's probably also going to be fantastic. Directing looks just as good as season 2. But my god, was this like a mismatch with no coherent vision to it at all. And why would they... Then the opening sounds terrible, but maybe it'll be good? I don't know. Will they ever top You Are My Special? Probably not. That's probably one of the best, craziest openings of all time. We love it. Yep. So, I don't know. Look forward to this, guys, I suppose. We will watch the Steven video. Yeah, I will give it 1 minute of attention, okay? And then we'll see. EliteAri complained about the audio in Alice in Wonderland. I don't think I complained. I said it was, like, charmingly old and, like, bad, right? I didn't say I didn't enjoy it. I think I only said positive things about the audio. I remember Gogo died. Who's Gogo? Oh yeah, Gojo was in this. Why was he in this? What scene was there with Gojo with this stuff? I'll be honest, I don't remember a single scene of Gojo. Maybe there's like some random flashback, like... Like, he's not in Prism Realm. Like, this isn't the Prism Realm, like, Skulls. I assume it's some flashback I'm just not remembering? I don't know. It is what it is. But it looks cool. You know, we love the animation. Creedon asks EliteAri what episode of Naruto he's on. One Piece 2. I have started both of those, so get excited, guys. I wonder what episode of Naruto Ari is on for the 2025 ending week. That is a good question. Mill the Killer has read 17 chapters of Naruto, according to his mal. Wow. Can you imagine updating your mal every time you read a chapter? Oh my goodness. I bet he's ahead. Do not upload this reaction as a video. Don't worry, I will absolutely not be. I don't think I said anything of value. But I'm very excited for this. JJK Season 2 is really good. So we'll see. I don't like JJK. I do like JJK, so I only hate this trailer because it was a bad trailer, not because I don't like the show, because I do actually like the show. I should react to this trailer and upload it. I have started it. I have started is not an answer. Believe it or not, that is an answer. Also, you should absolutely react to this trailer and upload it. It would be very funny. You know, like, people would be so mad at you in the comments. You should definitely do that. Aye. Oh, let's see all the Mappa jokes. Mappa currently getting sealed in the Prism Realm until the show ends. That's funny. Currently paying for the animators and their families. True. This 2-minute trailer has more frames than the entire One Punch Man Season 3. True. Mom, his father's still kidnapped. True. Oh my god, these jokes are so funny. Wow. We love YouTube commenters. Alright. Yeah, it's me. I don't even have a thumbnail anymore. What is YouTube doing to me? Okay. Oh yeah, Tiabu reacted to the Chainsaw Man movie. It's 3.5 hours. It's very funny. I haven't even clicked on this video, so this is my first time clicking. What's he gonna say?
The Chainsaw Man movie came out a few days ago, and ever since I've felt like Neo dodging bullets in the Matrix, but without the help of...
Oh wow, true. See, now this is a composition, okay? Corner of the frame, very artistic. Got his camera right on the edge of the frame. You know, some sharp lighting from a superior angle, kind of crazy. A very busy background, you know, interesting. Wow, this is a YouTuber right here. Oh, and it's muted. Okay, there's no audio for the reaction. Is this what all his reactions are like? And somehow 12,000 people clicked on this video and watched it, but it is what it is.
Flying through space, all this...
And his video freezes midway through. Lovely.
And this stuff.
True. Munko Man and Tibu, they're just both the same person, aren't they? Oh yeah, speaking of Munko Man. Oh, I'm so excited. Munko Man. He's got a video coming up, guys. Let's look at his posts, okay? Raw video file is over 3 hours long, and I've barely finished talking about up to the opening portion of the animation analysis for the Chainsaw Man movie. I might be cooked here. True. He's got a 3-hour-long video only for the first, like, 3 minutes of the movie. That's lovely. Musical setup. So we're looking forward to that one, if that ever comes out. I am doubting that video will ever come out, but you never know. Alright. Also, I moved my mic to the other side, so it feels I feel like a little naked or something, or uncomfortable, because it's, like, in the wrong side, you know? Because usually this is, like, covering my chat view, so it's, like, a little hard to see you guys, but I can see so clearly now. Anyway. He's dodging the question like his idol Destiny would. I would never dodge a question. Do something boring for 15 minutes, EliteAri. I'm busy. No, I refuse. That's like one of his only reactions, which are timer only. Well, you know what sucks? In the Chainsaw Man Rezark reactions, when people cut out the audio for like certain scenes because they want to get like copyright. They don't want to get like a copyright block or whatever. You know, if that ever happens in a reaction, you know, I close it. That's what I do. I close the tab and I'm like, I'm not going to watch this. Either be confident in your transformative nature and show me the full audio and everything, or I'm just going to watch your reaction, okay? And where's Blind Wave? They still haven't reacted to it. So yeah. That's like one of his only reactions, which are timer only. He's been getting more cautious about copyright and will stop giving picture-in-picture links. Links? What does that mean? He like puts it somewhere else? I mean, that's probably for the best. I think the only reason you should ever do a reaction is if you are confident in your ability to defend yourself in terms of fair use. Like, I don't think if you should do it if you don't think you can defend yourself. At least for like licensed media, like maybe not for YouTube videos, but you know, stuff where there's a realistic chance that you could get blocked. All right. Crunchyroll alternatives. Oh my goodness, what else is there?
Are
Amazon Prime Video. There we go.
you looking for a Crunchyroll alternative now that they've allegedly partnered with an Israeli translation?
Okay, true. I forgot about that. Romania Black Chainsaw Man Manga Volume 3 reaction kill Denji. Oh, I was gonna say is the eye patch a bit, but I guess it's like a reference to Himeno. That makes sense. All right, I'm actually curious. How many views is it? The Madoka trailer? Oops. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is the trailer. So this has like less than 1 million views, but almost 1 million. How much does Chainsaw Man have? Oh no, yeah, 3.3 million. Wow. Chainsaw Man is like super popular. Very funny. How much does the Endgame one, not Endgame, the Doomsday one have? 12 million. That also checks out, I suppose. What the fuck? I love Crunchyroll now. I always like Crunchyroll's great. I like it a lot. It's the best streaming service I think I use. All right. Wasn't there something on my list I was like meant to do right now? What YouTube links have been sent? Wait, did I get a double notification again? Oh no, I didn't. Only one. Okay, YouTube links. Oh yeah. Creedon linked the JJK trailer, but we have watched it now. Creedon linked another trailer, which I think we opened last time, and I think we clicked it and saw it. Did we see this? The elixir of life. Mappa? I mean, we love Mappa. What on earth is this? Is this like Hell's Paradise Season 2 or something? I don't know anything about this. What is this? Is that what this actually is? Because I don't necessarily want to be spoiled. Wait, what is the title here? Oh, it is Hell's Paradise. Okay. Hell's Paradise is about like an elixir of life or something? Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, then we have the Crunchyroll problem.
So Crunchyroll kind of sucks, doesn't
it? Oh no, I just realized it was gonna be about the sub. I mean, if it's about the subtitle thing, it could actually be good. Alright, we'll give it like a minute, okay?
So Crunchyroll kind of sucks, doesn't it? I mean, tell me if you heard that one before. You might get all kinds of.
If that's a joke, that's a good comedy, okay? His delivery is pretty good. I just don't think it's a joke, but
that's just why, you know, from culture war nonsense to bad subtitles.
Oh, it is a joke. Oh, he actually has comedic delivery. That's pretty funny.
Well, the last time I tried to use it on the PS3, the app was completely broken. I don't know if it ever worked. But the real problem with Crunchyroll is actually much deeper than that. It's kind of terminal. In the bones, it's not coming out. So let's get to it. Now we've got to start though. Who the hell is Crunchyroll? Well, yeah, of course, they're an anime streaming service. But you know, back in the day, they used to be a pirate site. Yeah, I mean, some of you might be young enough not to even remember these days. They were absolutely the worst type of compromised creatures. Not even pirates. They were pirates of an entrepreneur spirit. Tech bros. Ugh. Somehow they were able to get $4 million of investment to turn the little pirate site into an official anime streaming site, and, well, it all went downhill from there. In the classic tech bro way, they moved with the mantra, move fast and break things. And they certainly did break things. They were hiring ex-fan service who worked for a fraction of the cost of the industry rate, a trend that never changed as the site has chronically underpaid those freelancers and expected rapid turnaround. Now, wanting something cheap and fast are kind of the direct opposite of wanting something quality, so there was always going to be some kind of compromise to this all. And the rates were so low that effectively, the only kind of people who would subtitle for Crunchyroll are hardcore fans, which puts them in a bit of a thankless position. And there's a lot of reasons you could justify hating Crunchyroll. You know, you could go on the desecration of standards. We could go for something like they had a pretty dodgy Flash player which lasted way too long that they started started basically crushing the video quality until there was a huge backlash to stop them from doing it. Crunchyroll has also never updated some of its TV sources for anime in the past, so effectively you still have these really bad censored rips 10 years after the fact. So if you're watching it on any other service, it would be a better experience. Oh yeah, they got sued for giving out all their like subscribers private information and had to pay a sum for every one of them that was American, which I guess to them was cheaper than trying to, you know, fight for their innocence, which I'm sure they totally had, yeah. Union busting, yes. When they fired the main voice actor of Mob Psycho after refusing to work with a SAG-AFTRA contract, or even just meeting the union in general, that was a really cool thing for them to do. And you know, I don't blame any of those voice actors for trying to unionize, because Crunchyroll...
Okay. Alright.
So let's talk about
the only thing baffling about this guy is that Kyle is a fan of him. Like, I could imagine, like, I don't know why Kyle likes him. That's the, yeah, I don't know. That was, I don't think we ever need to watch this channel again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello, EliteAri, says Gustav. Hello, Gustav. Alright. Now, what on earth are we actually going to do this stream? And it is going to be a short stream, because I have other things to do today. What is this video? Chainsaw Man's focus needed to change. This is probably another video I watch for 2 minutes and give up. This is going to be about Chainsaw Man, so manga spoilers, guys.
Chainsaw Man Part 2 is one of the most divisive parts of the fandom, with some saying Fujimoto fell off and lost a plot, while others say Part 2.
True, it's one of the most divisive parts of a 2-part fandom, true. It's either going to be this or Part 1, and I guess it's this one.
Far eclipses what Part 1 was able to accomplish. I happen to be in that second group of people, but I do understand.
You want to know something crazy? Like something really crazy? Chainsaw Man is more popular now than it was when Part 1 was airing. Like, unbelievably, ungodly, like, it's not even close, like, orders of magnitude more popular, so of course there's going to be, like, way more discuss about it now, right? Like...
And the first. So today, I'd like to take a look at why that is, along with answering what the heart of Part 2 is about, and why so many people still love it. My name is Josh, I'm the host of Beyond Media, and this is why Chainsaw Man's focus needed to change. Now, before we move on to Part 2, I'd like to properly say goodbye to Part 1 and take a brief moment to assess the state of Denji for a second. Firstly, I think it's really important that we understand what has been driving him through this point of the story, and that is, of course, Makima. Even if not her specifically, what she embodied and promised to him. The state that Denji finds himself in now is one that he's really never been in. Even considering the idea that he basically had nothing before Makima found him, and he'll go back to that state now before the introduction of Naota, he's facing and coming to grips with both a recently remembered trauma and present trauma, which is a lot for everyone, but even more so for someone who's about 16 to 17 years old. There's this idea that Denji at the beginning of Part 2 is starting to have this quote-unquote normal life, and I can't blame someone for coming to that conclusion, as podcasts like 150 encourage that type of reading, that living with Naota and going to school is an ordinary life. But realistically, Denji entering Part 2 is living anything but a normal life. The fact that he never truly got emotional closure from Part 1, his current and past traumas, his lack of parental figure, the state of his family, his adjustment...
I don't care. I don't care about Denji. Who cares about Denji? Part 2 is about Asa. Oh my god. Alright, boring. But I'm sure it's a good video, okay? But I just don't have the patience for this right now. Maybe he likes him for the lols. That's not true. I think Kyle genuinely respects him and thinks he's like really inspirational or something. I have no idea. It's more popular because of the anime Part 1, right? Yeah, absolutely. But Chainsaw Man as a property right now is more popular than it's ever been. It's like not even close. Like by basically every metric. The one thing that it might not be more popular on is like manga volume sales. I'm not sure about that because I don't know about the Japanese manga, but worldwide I'd be struggle to find a metric in which Chainsaw Man is not orders of magnitude more popular now. True. Film Buff is finally off his break. Isn't that crazy, guys? He finally might actually finish an anime this year. You know, he did say he might get Vinland Saga out this year. I don't think it's happening. There's only a few days left. You know, there is a chance he has watched the end of Evangelion. Like, he at least put a screenshot of it on Twitter one time, so maybe that'll come out. I don't think it will, but you never know. Attack on Titan, who knows? Maybe the finale will come out this year. I don't think so. Doctor Who, I guess he did finish Doctor Who, so good for him for that, I suppose. But true, he finally has a reaction out. Okay, next up, we have a Hollow Knight critique. Oh my god, guys, don't we just love gamers? I'm sure this will be a fun video. Oh, Joseph Anderson, I know this channel, right? That's the one that does... I don't know what he does, but it's like really long reviews or something. I've never actually watched a video from this channel. Oh no, they're not that long. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. 5 hours? No, I must be thinking of someone else. Subjectivity is implied. I've reacted to this video before. Did I think it was good or bad? Let's have a look. It'll be in an old digest. This is why we love making YouTube videos. We can go back and revisit our opinions. So this would have been in either February, March, or April of 2023. Okay, not that one.
All right, well.
That's me. Okay, none of those.
Well, hello, everyone.
Well, hello, everyone. True. Okay, none of these either, so I guess it's maybe in one of these three. I think I already did.
Well,
April.
hello everyone, and welcome.
Subjectivity is implied. We found it. Let's see what I thought about this guy.
Next up, Subjectivity is Implied by Joseph Anderson, 14 minutes long. So this was also recommended by Kyle Entertainment. And this was an interesting video. I like this video.
Oh,
I would dare
look at
say a
that.
good video, potentially.
Oh wow, good
Um,
video.
Now, I also don't remember all these points. There's quite a lot of them. Well, it's not quite a lot, but it's quite confusing. So he throws out a okay. Let me summarize basically the point of this video is what I start off here by doing. He throws out a hypothetical about how you go to the movie with you go see a movie with a friend, and you go outside of the theater, and you basically say, yeah, that movie was okay, and then your friend says, yeah, that movie was really good. And in this video, he says that you would never argue with them about how they're stupid for making such an objective claim about a movie because subjectivity is implied. They're not really saying this movie was very good or something. They're saying that I like this movie a lot, and the subjectivity is implied in that statement. Makes sense. So he then goes on to paint two camps of people and shows examples of YouTube comments in his comment section, which I thought was really funny and interesting to see how these two distinct groups of people can exist at the same time on the same video, both opposing arguments, but both kind of touching on the same idea here. So one group is the group of people who are angry at a video because it makes an objective claim. So instead of engaging...
Okay, true. I think we get the point. So this guy is apparently a good YouTuber, or at least I thought so 2 years ago. So let's watch his Hollow Knight critique. I prefer the character design of Asa. It's interesting. She is deeper and more well-designed, but Denji is more fun. You know, I don't know. I like all the Chainsaw Man designs, I think. I was watching EliteAri Media Digest for August to December, but I saw you screaming. True, but alright, I'm here. Yeah, let's watch this a little bit. I am curious. The Hollow Knight critique, what would it be? It's gonna be some niche, like, boring critique. Like, it's based on some objective metric that, like, gamers seem to value for some reason, and I don't really care about. That's what I'm guessing, but let's see. It'll be like, you know, the combat isn't balanced enough, guys, or like, the difficulty curve is like it's so like bad. Let's see what or maybe it'll be something actually good, but. Alright, we don't need an intro, bro. Okay, wait.
There are many ways that you can judge a game. That should be obvious because there are many ways that you can judge anything, but there are two big ones that I want to speak about. The first is looking at something as a product that's available for purchase. The second is looking at it as art, or if you find that term too contentious, appraising it in regards to how successful it was and what it set out to do, whether that's intentional or your interpretation. In my mind, this is the difference between a review and a critique. A review sets out to decide if something is worth your money and time. A critique, on the other hand, cares very little about those things. Instead, it's about weighing the strengths and
I think this is a false dichotomy. Wait.
how successful it was and what it set out to do, whether that's intentional or your interpretation. In my mind, this is the difference between a review and a critique. A review sets out to decide if something is worth your money and time.
A review sets out to... No. Or I think a review... Let me think. What is a review versus a critique? I think a review is talking retrospectively about something you've consumed. I don't even think it needs to have like a quality judgment or anything like that. Like, I think a review is purely just talking about something retrospectively. Like to review something. And then a critique would be, the implication is that you're providing some quality judgment on top of talking about something, right? So I don't think it has anything to do with what he's saying here, but...
Critique, on the other hand, cares very little about those things. Instead, it's about weighing the strengths and weaknesses of something, divorced from any monetary value. These are not hard, firm, or other erotic descriptions to put in front of the rules for either reviews or critiques. My videos especially bleed from one to the other, although I think I'm more on the critique side of
I just completely disagree with this, but okay.
things, and only like to mention value here and there. Enough of that though, why am I bringing this up for Hollow Knight? This game is exceptional in many ways. The biggest one, however, is its ratio of price to quality content.
Oh no. Okay. What does that mean? Isn't every game like a like, unless you're paying like $2,000 for like a game, then I feel like it's probably really, really good for its price to like quality, right?
What I mean by that is Hollow Knight is such an outrageous bargain at its $15 US launch price that it's pretty much flawless.
I would probably say the exact same thing for basically literally every single other video game, right? But I think this is like some weird gamer talking point. Like they make the same argument about like why the Switch 2 is bad and Nintendo's greedy and stuff. Like this is just absurd, I think, but okay.
It's immune to criticism. If you like Metroidvanias or just have an interest in 2D platformers, then you can't really go wrong here. I can't explain this more clearly than saying I would have happily paid $60 for the amount of enjoyment I got out of this game. At $45, I would have still thought it had great value. Hollow Knight launched permanently on sale, and maybe this is irrelevant to a lot of you watching, but that's a big part of what a product review is. If, say, two office chairs are of equal quality in every way, but one is $100 cheaper, then it's easy to see which is the better product, although you might be suspicious about where they're finding places to cut costs. That's how I feel about Team Cherry, not including the composer.
That's okay, this is... Alright.
I think that's the progression path that most people are going to follow. However, I'm a stubborn asshole, so I gave that friendly NPC Beetle the finger and kept fighting.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, this would probably be interesting to watch off stream, but okay, it is what it is. Anyway, my favorite movie this year were the Reese movie. Gave the Castle Invaders, Sinners, and Weapons. Okay, interesting. Reese was good. Sinners I haven't seen. Okay, the other one, Castle of Invaders, I've never heard of. And Weapons was pretty good. All right. Is this the end of the stream? No, probably not. I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. We can keep going. Ay. Do I have... Oh, there was like a ReZero video I wanted to watch. ReZero Season 3's Remaining Mysteries. I feel like this video is begging for me to get spoiled, which I don't actually... You know what? I actually don't want to get spoiled. Not that the video itself is going to spoil me, because I'm pretty sure whoever sent it, I think it was a Creedon. Yeah, I think Creedon sent this. I think he said it was like for an anime person making the video, but I know I'll probably just get recommendations of ReZero stuff that's going to spoil me. I'm going to be upset. How's Paid Talks Anime doing these days? By these days, I mean this week. Has he hit 1 million subs yet? No, only 200,000. How's he doing on view stats? Oh, wait, we can't use it if we're not logged in, right? Yeah, of course, lovely. Oh, wait, no, we can. It said go to the free website. Oh, why did I think we would be able to see it? Okay, never mind. Oh my god, he's been slacking. 10 days and no new video. The fascinating trend behind popular anime. We watched this and it was pretty bad, right? God, I just hate everything these days. We need to see some good stuff that I can enjoy, you know? Where's like a... Where's a Shapes video? Where's like a Vsauce video? Like, this is all the good stuff. I'm so excited to watch this Crunchyroll video from my greatest channel, Steven. I hate that Chainsaw Man guy. I love Joseph Anderson. True. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I'm playing Hollow Knight in the thing. But of course I'm not. Oh, okay. What now, guys? I dropped ReZero with the latest arc. They were including too many lollies, which drives me away like certain magical index. It is actually crazy how many, like, little girls are around Subaru in ReZero. It is, like, obviously I don't, like, it's fine within the story, but it is, like, weird. I don't know. Usa sucks. No, Usa's the best. Alright. Should we just finally do the tier list? I've been wanting to make tier lists for a while. I was probably going to record these off stream, but what can I do? Destiny, EliteAri, Tyro, and Magnus, Secondary, and Blind Wave, and Chibi Reviews. Why are these in the search bar here? Okay. So there's two options. There's the Chainsaw Man character tier list. Or there's the My Hero Academia character tier list. And to be honest, I don't really have a strong passion to do a tier list right now, but I don't know. What else can we do? Have I done this before? What is this? I'll be honest, I don't really have the motivation to do this. What is this random website I have on my, like, stream notes? Oh, a trivia thing? Oh, we did this once. The 20 strongest old anime characters. Let's play. What is the main character? Bleach? Oh, I know some Bleach characters. Kenpachi. That sounds like a Bleach character name. Okay, no. Yamamoto. Oh, this is Chairman Netero. Isaac. Easy. One Piece. This is the guy from the One Piece meme. I assume it's Whitebeard because he has a white beard is what it seems like. Look at that, easy. Mashal. This looks like a Caldo. No, it's a Wahlberg. Record of Ragnarok. No idea who this guy is. Shiva. He looks like a tiger. Isn't that what Shiva means or something? Oh, another One Piece character. Okay, this is boring. Let's do an actual, like, one that I'm interested in. Something I can probably answer. There's a lot of anime ones. How do I search? Chainsaw Man. Quiz me. I typed that wrong. Chainsaw Man. We're going to get all of these correct, okay? 20 questions. We're going to get at least 18 out of those correct. How many different ending songs were in the first season? 12. That's an easy answer. All right. How much money did Denji receive for eating a cigarette? Oh, no. What? Probably 500 yen? No, it's 100 yen. I can only make one more mistake before I'm just wrong about how much I was going to get. Okay. To whom did Denji's debt originally belong? To his father. There we go. What organization do Denji and Aki belong to? Public Safety. Public Safety Devil Hunters. Easy. Who's the leader of the Public Safety Devil Hunters? Well, we don't know, right? It was like some random... Oh, we're just going with Makima. But like the correct answer is that Makima works directly with like some board of people who is like under like some supervision. I don't know who it is. We'll go with Makima for now because apparently she's in charge of public safety. What is Denji's dream? To live a normal life. I think it also is to eat toast with jam, but I guess we'll go to have a normal life. What meal does Denji get Makima to buy him in the second episode? Ramen or something, right? Udon. No, I think it's udon, isn't it? Yeah, udon. Which is, isn't that a type of ramen? What reason does Denji admit to when Hayakawa questions him about why he became a devil hunter? Probably to live like a life or something? Wait. Is it to be with Makima or to have a steady job and income? Ooh, I don't know about this one, actually. What reason does Denji admit to when Aki questions him about why he became a devil hunter? I could easily imagine a scene where he's like getting back at Aki because he found out that Aki likes Makima, so he's like rubbing it in by saying he wants to be with Makima. But also I could imagine him joking around or like saying that he has a steady job and income. But I'm gonna go with the Makima one. Easy, okay. What type of demon is Power? She is a fiend, the blood fiend. Look at this, we're like blasting through this. What was the one dream that Denji wanted to come true? To have sex? I don't know. To live a peaceful life, to own a house, to be with a girl, to be... Okay, so it's not to own a house. It's not to become the strongest devil hunter. Actually, it might be. He might have like mentioned that at some point. It's not to live a peaceful life, because it's like to live a normal life. He doesn't really care about peaceful, right? But it's also not to be with a girl. Like, what does that mean? I feel like none of these are true. The closest one would be to live a peaceful life, but it's not he doesn't care about peace. He only cares about normality. So it's definitely not that. But it's like also not to be with a girl. Like, what does that mean? Like, he wants to like touch boobs at some point, and then at another point he wants to have sex. But like, I don't know. I guess it's probably this one, right? Okay, of course. All right. Who did Denji owe his debt to? His dad. Well, no, he's the Yakuza. Jesus. Who does Denji start living with after joining the Devil Hunters? I guess Aki and Power, but okay. What is the relationship between Denji and Aki after joining the Devil Hunters? Roommates? Or enemies turned allies? I don't know. Roommates, okay. How does Aki feel about devils? He hates them. Easy piece of cake. What is the unique trait of Aki? He cooks things. He can transform into a devil. He is a devil himself. He has a pet devil. He has a contract with a powerful devil. Wow. This is, this quiz is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Who's the author of Chainsaw Man? What a great question. I think it's Tatsuki Fujimoto. Easy. Who's Denji's first devil hunter partner? Power. Wait, Aki? Did they? Oh yeah, they did. They went there. Oh no. They went and got that fiend that one time. Oh my god. What is Aki's first contracted devil? He has the sword from the cursed devil. But the fox devil, I suppose, because he uses it first. But we don't know how long he's had the contract with the cursed devil, right? Fox devil. All right. How many episodes does Chainsaw Man have? Well, do we count the movie? Because there's 12. If not. How many seasons? Well, 1 already made, and then 2 if we count in production. Wow, this is exactly what I said I'd get. Oh my god. All right. Oh, I did better than average. Lovely. That was surprisingly way too easy. All right. EliteAri has never watched a good video on stream. He just clicks out of all of them. That is true. I just don't have patience for videos I don't like. He's a loser and a bad streamer. True, but at least I stream. That's character with mustache is a Whitebeard. Don't worry, I guessed it. All he does is giggle. True. I finna read a free run in the new year and still all this pay you guys views and subscribers. I mean, you could. Like, well, no, you... I feel like the people who like free run for reasons that Kyle would hate free run. So when you make videos about it, all you're going to do is get like free run anti-fans who are going to like your videos. And anyone who is a free run fan is going to watch your video and think like, man, this guy's a loser. He doesn't understand free run. But it would be very funny. Also, I remember, so yesterday Kyle Entertainment streamed, and he talked about wanting to read free run instead of watch the anime for some reason. It was very funny. Although like he's pretending that the free run manga isn't like super popular or something. But yeah. Heath is dabbing. Hello, Heath. Makima worked for higher ups. She didn't run public safety. Good catch. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I know these little details. We haven't checked tuber reviews or Tyrone's channels yet. And you're starting tier list. True. I should check Tyrone. What's he doing these days? Still doing politics, or is he over that now? Okay. YouTuber Adam the Woo gone to 51. I have no idea who that is. Bro's reacting to full plot leaks? Oh my god. Oh, I'm curious. What's he going to say about Avengers Doomsday? Is he going to say, work is over. We got a straight white man as the main lead. Why does he have such a long intro? Why is it muted? What did my headphones turn off?
The man, the house, the kickstand.
What, did his reaction get blocked? Why is this muted?
The helmet.
First reaction I did got copyright claim for music, so I've edited this one out. Why did he get copyright? Oh, maybe like monetization, which is very funny. Like, who cares about that? But I guess he does. Oh my god. Oh my god, why am I skipping around? Just play the full thing. Let's go.
Are you ready? The man, the house, the kickstand, the helmet. The uniform of a hero.
Why is he narrating
That
this?
once lifted Thor's hammer. Now,
Okay, so I guess this has been spoiled and there was some leak or something apparently, which I somehow avoided, so... Lovely, thank you, Tyrone, that's lovely. Okay. To be with Makima, I think. Well, we got that right. I couldn't believe you were interested in watching the bad movie in Zenshu. Why would I not be interested? They made it sound like super interesting, and it looked really cool visually. Are you not interested in watching that? I would love to watch it. To be with a girl, true. No, never... Something never cared to be the strongest devil hunter. True. Quiz started hard. That is also true. We should do Sporkle. Well, if you tell me which one to do, I'll look it up. Excuse me. I watched Zenshu 2 days ago. Pretty decent anime. I agree. I liked it quite a lot. I'll take the anti-fans. The thing is, I don't know how many free run anti-fans there are. Like, free run is a very hard show to hate, I feel like. Having spoken to someone who's seen like 12 episodes of that anime, okay? Free run manga is way better than the anime. I know it. I just would be surprised if that was the case. I feel like it's probably just very close to the actual anime. Also, I feel like free run the anime is one where Kyle would probably like it. Like, it's not very flashy or anything, but it has interesting directing and animation and stuff. Free run manga does go faster than the anime. Oh, wow. What's better, One Piece or Naruto? You know, I would love to answer this question right now because I do have very strong thoughts on this, but I can't until I do my discussions for both. But I do have very strong thoughts on this. Work is alive. And also, yeah, just for reference, I have started both Naruto and One Piece, guys. Work is alive. True. No, it's not, because Captain America's back. Captain America was an uncle in this movie, EliteAri was telling me about that. He was an uncle? I guess he had like a kid or something, right? Pochta ate the work devil. True. The work devil? True. Wouldn't that be great? That's like Tyrone's dream come true. Okay. Oh no, true. Obviously the start of Naruto is better than One Piece. Oh, look at this. We got some debate in the chat. Poor Kyle. Naruto is completely ruined because he's watching them at the same time. Hey, we'll see when we talk about this. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be an interesting conversation, I think. It's so sad I don't have a thumbnail. How disappointing. Maybe we should get rid of thumbnails entirely. So when people see the thumbnail for the stream, they keep seeing it updated and they always keep thinking it's like a new stream I'm doing and I'll get more attention. All right. Now, is that everything? Should we do another quiz? Should we go to the Blind Rave subreddit and see if they're complaining about AI again? Al Grinch and the new High and Dry. Stop using AI images. True. Horror movie reactions. Isn't it crazy they haven't done the Chainsaw Man reaction? I don't know why they wouldn't. It's like 3 views. And the longer they wait, the less views they're going to get. Naruto Shippuden, episode 297. Pluribus. I'm probably going to start watching Pluribus soon. Oh my god, no! Their reaction to 8x7 got taken down? That's sad. What's a British show you want them to see you to react to? Obviously, Broadchurch, right? Where is it? Broadchurch, here it is. Ari definitely thinks One Piece is better. Well, believe what you want to believe. Also, what is this B? What is this B? What does that mean? What is this B? I don't know what that means. I could tell by his tone. True. People that don't care for Free Ren have told me that it is because it goes slow. I thought similarly, but kept watching, and when Stark shows up, anime does get more actiony. Yeah, a little bit. Bleach Exclusion is the best of the big 3. Oh yeah, what is the big 3? I've heard of that. It's like, is that Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach? Is that what that is? Maybe I should start Bleach just for the meme. But Bleach is like something I have zero interest in, so probably not. I was talking about the movie Gifted, EliteAri. You're dumb. What? But you said Captain America. That's ridiculous. But also I know what you're saying, but true. And stupid not to call that out. Oh. The start of Naruto is so... Hey, well, we can't talk about Naruto. I can't talk about it yet, so I'll read out Mill's comment, but I can't say anything. The start of Naruto is so generic, like, wow, the amount of... Also, I hope he doesn't spoil me on something. The amount of comparisons you can make to other shonen. Like today, I saw them... Oh, it's something oil? I'm not reading any... Oh, wait, no, it's a JoJo thing. I saw them do the oil climb training from JoJo Part 2. Okay, well, we'll leave it there. You and Mia watching Pluribus? I have no idea what Mia's doing. I'm just going to watch it. Like, not for any discussions or anything, just in general. JoJo's is gay. And that's why we love JoJo's. It's fantastic. My brother and I watched 200 episodes of One Piece in 1 month. Skip summary and non-main cast conversations. Wow. That'll be me. I'm going to watch 200 episodes of One Piece in January. Nice bit, EliteAri. Thank you. What was my bit? Bleach is good, but skip the filler arc. Same for Naruto. I'm not going to watch Bleach, okay? Naruto is an anime about sandals. I don't know. I've only seen like a few episodes, okay? All right. The problem with digital colored manga.
So a lot of people recognize me as the manga guy on this side of the anime internet, but now I'm leveling up and taking this stance. Full color versions of manga that get released after the series is finished are a near objective downgrade to the original manga. Okay, that's a pretty sweeping statement and not always true, but I do honestly think for
Oh my god, it's Naruto.
A lot of manga.
Maybe I shouldn't watch. What if it spoils me on something? Oh my god. What if he dies or something and I get spoiled on it? Oh my god, my voice is going. I think I'm not recovered yet. We're probably going to end very soon, so I don't lose my voice. He's only seen a few Naruto, but he's seen many episodes of One Piece because he loves it so much. Maybe. I love your content, Ari. Keep up the good work. I will continue to keep up the good work. And I'll continue to expand the ever-expanding like backdrop that I have with a bunch of anime screenshots, okay? American flag shirt, respect. That is true. We love Totally Not Mark. Did you see all the Dragon Ball discourse? No. I don't ever see discourse unless it shows up in not Miller Killers, now in Kyle's Discord and like Miller sends a link or something. I don't ever see discourse. Some guy color corrected it or something. Oh, that's good. Did they use AI? That'd be funny. Late Christmas stream. Maybe, I don't know. Is Asa a bad person?
Ellie, are you ever kill your father?
Never, not once.
Why not?
True. God, I'm so good at replying to Kyle's opening bits, aren't I?
How to act when you see an attractive person. Quickly look away. Now slowly look back. Slight smile. Look down. Slowly look up at them. Start to wave hi, but then change your mind. Now laugh to yourself.
Oh yeah, it finally has a good release. Wait, I thought we were talking about the manga, because the colored manga or something. Is there a new, like, Dragon Ball TV show or something? Like a new, like, edition of it? Be interesting. Did you see my retweet of that MT clip? No. You should open an old Chainsaw Man discussion and see how funny the intro is. Here, let me open one. EliteAri, Chainsaw Man.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the final part in this amazing Chainsaw Man read-through, where I'm reading through Chainsaw Man for the first time, and I'm joined by this man right here.
That's me, who's not reading Chainsaw Man for the first time, or for the second time. But some of these chapters were indeed for the first time, about 15 or so of them, since I...
Should we go to our overall thoughts? What I thought about Chainsaw Man Part 2? Do we even have an overall thoughts section? I don't think we do. That's very funny.
Oh no, wait, no.
On some sort of... Part 1. And I think it's a little slower.
Pizza, and then Yuko gets really big, and Chainsaw Man pizza. Then someone with a chainsaw silhouette kills Yuko, and...
Right.
True, and we still don't know who they are.
Crazy indeed. And then Asa and Denji go on a date.
But yes, it is interesting because the way you... because Ari sends me the structure of how we're going to do these video fine.
Alright, whatever. True. Chainsaw Man. Video I linked is the worst video of all time. It has no spoilers. I watched all of One Piece in a single sitting. Let's have a look.
I'm about to watch all of One Piece in a single sitting.
I don't know why, from the thumbnail, I thought it was the anime man again.
That means attempting to watch 1,122 episodes in a single sitting, with almost no spoilers. And I'll be putting the entire time lapse of this challenge inside of this video at the end, from some of the hardest days in my life, to watching during holidays, and even seeing some of the most impactful scenes I've ever watched. Let's see if I can make it to the end. Jacob, the AOT guy. He's never seen One Piece. Attack on...
What is this view? Does he live on, like, a university campus? Is that what this is?
The moment I press play, I have to keep watching nonstop. I'm excited. First time, let's see what One Piece is all about. That's fair. To prevent spoilers, there will be a screen cover related to each arc over the screen.
Like, what? So he's doing a... What is... what? Why is it... Why is he preventing spoilers?
What is that? If there's any moment with showing, then I will draw it in a spoiler-free way. Lady Velveeta. What is that? Finally, what is the main rule of this video? I must be watching for every waking hour without pausing, which means I'll be able to sleep, but during the day, I must keep watching. After episode 1, since I'm not allowed to pause, I decided to use this ending as a little break time. It makes it tough. Oh, and also, I can still skip openings, endings, and recap. I'm just not allowed to stop the show from running. Anyways, while making my coffee, my ears were grazed with one of the most angelic endings.
You know, this is giving me an idea. I could do something like this. Not necessarily this, but, like, it is a cool idea to have, like, a camera just watching you, and you can, like, time-lapse it and, like, make a video out of it. Like, it's very easy content. You can clickbait it quite a lot with something interesting like this. Like, this is an interesting way to package, like, watching a show. Like, you know what it could also be? This is actually very interesting. For, like, any show you watch, like, if I just watch a random show, instead of recording, like, a reaction video to it, which would get views, I could literally have, like, a camera that's mounted, recording me watch the show, titled the video, like, I watched all of this show in, like, one sitting or something. Even if it's a lie, like, I can just make it up and say I watched it all in one sitting and, like, wear the same clothes every time I, like, record or something. And then have, like, at the beginning of it, like, be, like, a long time-lapse of it, or, like, give dialogue like this, but then the end of it be, like, a review of the series. That could actually be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll try something out like that next year.
Songs I've literally ever heard. And finally, with my freshly brewed instant coffee, it was time to lock back into the show. Okay, first episode is done, and I want to give some feedback on it. Right now I'm playing episode 2 because I cannot pause it. So far, the vibes are awesome. I love the different stories. Like, I don't know how Luffy got his powers. There's none of me, because I know her because she's popular. I'm just super excited to see where it goes. And, yeah, episode 1 done. I'm just excited. Very excited. Well, let's see where this goes.
I hate tiny microphones like this, okay? Ay. I've noticed that you've gotten better at responding to Kyle's wild takes. Definitely better banter. Great laughs later. You're welcome. Okay. Well, that wasn't funny at all. True. It's just the DBZ torrent. Oh, like a fan thing? That's very funny. Okay. We love that. What are the anime men up to? Didn't they, like, go on Trash Taste or something? Anime men. Oh, I saw this the other day. Doctor of Physics reacts to Madoka Magic or Rebellion. Trippy and brilliant. I saw this and I was like, man, maybe I should dress up in a suit every time and be like, AI PhD, like reacts to like, and then like everything I react to should start with that. Or is it like a bit? He's not actually like a...
What? I love it. It's so great. This is one of the most unsettling.
What is this? I don't know. It's probably a meme, I'm guessing, but interesting. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, Anime Man. Secret Santa Japan Edition.
To celebrate the holidays while we're
Addressing what's the situation from 11 days or 8 days ago.
So as all of you know by now, we basically got excommunicated from the anime community by making one of the worst anime videos of all time. So we're just here to talk about our plans moving forward. That sounded way too professional.
But before that, we are glad to announce our Japan arc 1.
All right, it's a promotional video. Okay.
Welcome to Guess the Anime opening. Oh wait, pick your team names.
Was that some actual good production? Wait.
Welcome
This looks cool. Like the lighting, the everything.
to Guess the Anime opening. Oh wait, pick your team names.
Garbage Flavor. Goku has a tail.
Alright, great name. Okay.
Team Garbage Flavor will be going against Team Goku as a tail in a race to 15 points. If the first person who buzzes gets it wrong, it goes to the opposite team to guess the anime.
Bro, I can't handle their 4K footage.
And the
Oh my god.
punishment is that if you lose this, you need to film a really, really cringy TikTok.
I can't make a TikTok. I knew it would be a TikTok.
It's because we just had to. You ready?
Wait, no, I need. What's going on here? Yo, is this like millimeter precise here? What's going on?
Okay, guys, your first anime opening is in 3, 2,
Oh, I'm gonna get it. Wait.
1.
I don't know what it is.
It's so free, Johnny. Come on. Dun season 2.
All right, well. The apartment is a big plot point in that video. That's very funny. The thing I'm curious the most about in this video is like, how much does he actually get into like watching it? Like, does he obviously he doesn't watch the whole thing? Like, does he watch like 10 episodes? That like my guess would be maybe he gets like episode 5 or something. Or maybe he'll like pretend to watch the whole thing. I don't know. I was pretty proud of my post on why Yoru focused on Moray Eel, Unagi Princess Yokai. I hope you liked it. What? Oh yeah, wait, I think Kyle said that it was good or something, right? In our latest discussion. So manga spoilers for Chainsaw Man, guys. Also, I think this is one of my best thumbnails I've done. I kind of like it, actually. It's very, like, eye-catching and looks cool. Wait, not this one, the previous one. Fun fact, Moray Eel in Japanese lore is symbolism for transformation and deception. There is a yokai called the Unagi Hime. It's an eel monster that disguises as a beautiful woman to lure men to their demise. Well, look at that. Lovely. It's not a good idea, keep watching. Well, I'm not saying I do what this guy does. I would improve on it or something. If you had a camera recording you watching a show, how would you not get licensed striked? Well, you'd have a time lapse, so you wouldn't be showing like the actual footage, like at least in real time. Oh, EliteAri, that Leo movie is on HBO. We finna watch that shit. The one thing at a time, or whatever it's called. Whatever that movie is, we could watch that. Whenever Miller hates a one, but I can't watch anything else this year. I can't finish anything else this year because I've already recorded my digest. Okay. Whenever Miller hates One Piece video, it's just because someone doesn't like it. I mean, that's probably true, but that's probably true for all of us, right? He didn't pay attention, Heath. Well, no shit. You know, I think that's very obvious in the first, like, 10 seconds that this guy's not going to be paying attention, but let's keep going.
I'm excited to see where this goes. Starting episode 2, I was just soaking in. I saw Zoro for the first time, and I have no idea what they put in this opening, but oh my
Zoro, no way.
And by episode 4, so far the show has been nothing special, but I was really enjoying it. So far, so good. However.
So I think I've technically seen up to, like, episode 50 or something because of the live action or something like that.
So I'm watching episode 12 right now, and I have an issue. There's a cleaner coming in about 1 hour, and they don't speak English. My plan is to clean the entire house while watching One Piece.
Why did he bring this up?
I also finally realized it wouldn't break the rule if I started the episode at the same time on my laptop. I don't know how it took me this long, but now I can be mobile. It's getting intense. With time running down, the episodes really actually started to hook me. Fortunately, I only had a little bit of finishing touches to do.
Why is he standing up watching?
Great news.
Why is he like, I guess I was gonna say, why is he pretending to like do this? But like, I guess for the views, which he got a lot. Like, this is fair enough. You know, I appreciate the grind here. Oh my goodness. First video, 15,000. I mean, it's probably a shorts video, right? Oh no. Are they fake views? How is he so popular? Is he a TikToker? Or literally did this one terrible video getting like so many views. Maybe he's really popular on X or Instagram or TikTok. I'm guessing TikTok. 75 followers. So I have more followers than him on Twitter. Okay. 62,000 followers on Instagram. So this is obviously botted or something. Okay, so he's a TikToker. That makes sense. So 400,000 followers on TikTok. And somehow, maybe he has Reels or something? Can you open Reels on... Okay, I got no idea. Sus. This channel is sus, okay?
I'm done cleaning. I'm playing the episode in my laptop while I give this, which gives me a perfect time to try and switch rooms.
This reminds me, it's like the other day, oh, we can't use view stats. It's so annoying. Social Blade, most views YouTube. So actually yesterday I was looking at this because I was just curious. I was watching like a Mr. Beast appearance where he was on stage and like talking about like views or something like that. And I looked it up and I'm like, oh, who are like the channels that are like getting really like a lot of views these days, like recently. So I went like in the past like few weeks, but this website doesn't show you. Basically, there was one channel that was like really high up. And I was like, what is this channel? Let's see. I'll do it on this browser. Top videos. No, top channels. Oh yeah, this channel. Wait. I hope this doesn't ruin my recommendations. But this channel, firstly, it has 100 million subscribers. Which is like insane, right? But also, you're probably looking at this and you're like, oh, okay, it's like typical like kids content. Like, you know, it's probably just kids watching this and they're like one of those like Spider-Man and Elsa kind of channels and whatever. So I clicked on, I'm too scared to click one because if I click one, it's going to like ruin all my recommendations on this like browser. But I clicked one and I was like, what is this? And it was basically very similar to the like Spider-Man and Elsa like stuff from like 10 years ago where it was like Minecraft themed and there was like a creeper and like they were throwing stuff at the creeper and it was like a whatever. And I was like, okay, I kind of get it. It's like one of those channels. And I looked it up and I'm like, 100 million is insane. All the comments were also really weird. Actually, you know what? I should click it because it is like super weird.
Happy birthday!
Okay. Also, it's like AI auto dubbed, but the dubbing is like surprisingly really good. So I don't know, but whoa, wait, all these things are in another language. Oh wait, I think they auto-translated on my other browser. But basically, a lot of these comments are like, wow, that was a really good video. Or like, oh, I'm so excited for you guys to hit 100 million subs. Because I think yesterday they had like 99 million or something. And they were like, man, I'm looking forward to your next video. And there was like all comments like this. I'm like, okay, so is this like, either this is like really, really obviously botted, which is like very possible. Like, I'm sure stuff like this is very botted. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like YouTube would probably notice, right? If it was such a, like, 100 million view channel, like a subscriber channel, surely they would know that it's, like, botted and, like, ban them or something, right? But secondly, the other possibility is, like, even weirder, which is that maybe there is, like, a really niche audience that, like, watches this stuff and, like, enjoys it, and I just don't understand it, like, what type of audience this is. But the even weird, like, firstly, that's not weird at all. Like, I never would have brought it up if it was just that. The other thing is that I, like, looked up this channel on, like, Reddit, and there were like random posts on Reddit like talking about it. But not like the channel. It'd be like, what even was it? Like stuff like this shows up. Who is the most famous person who does not have their own Wikipedia page? And where is it? It doesn't even show up. But it's like stuff like this and people will comment this person and I'm like why, how do people know this person exists? Well, like stuff like this. Wait. Doesn't even show up for some reason. But like, if you read the thing here, it's like, this channel, big names clearly inspired, they don't pull originals, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, what? And I can't like see any of the stuff they're talking about. It's really weird. Weird channel, okay? Anyway. Okay, let's read the chat. One part I liked in the Iris Out video was the part at the end. Denji walks in and Denji turns to stop him, but stops at his chest. Movie foreshadows she only cares about Pochta. True. Gustav retracted a message. Oh my god. It's a good thumbnail for the Minecraft thing? Probably not. Also, guys, Chainsaw Man spoilers, by the way. We're going to talk about that. All of Iris Out is bad and ruined the movie. True, Miller hates things. I don't know why. It's an okay thumbnail. What thumbnail are we talking about? For the one I just watched? Like the thing? No way. Fujimoto 17 to 26 anime is in Amazon Prime. Fun watch. I watched it already. Why are you recommending it to me? I reacted to it. What is a TikTok? TikTok's a website. After watching Yu Yu Hakusho for 2 days, almost non-stop, I felt like throwing up. Anime was peak. That's lovely. Mr. Beast got accused of being paid off by the One Piece executives. True. Your response? I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't really care. Mr. Beast has a long time history of liking anime, so I would be surprised if he had to be paid off to watch it, but maybe he did. Isn't he the guy that killed people for views? Hey, Mr. Beast? True. Even I don't buy that conspiracy, Lamau. Thank you, Miller. One day I'll have 100 million subscribers. I severely doubt it, but you never know. Oh, Minecraft Party. True, we love the Minecraft Party content. Ari realizing AI is his enemy, the karma. Wait, about what? The AI dubbing? I thought the AI dubbing was good. I liked it. I'm glad it exists. The only reason I could watch the video was because it was dubbed. Ari, did you know kids exist? That is what? How would? Of course I do, because Nicholas Light TV is so popular. Like, come on. I already watched this Destiny video. Move on. What Destiny video? You guys are just so detached from reality right now. Your Chainsaw Man thumbnail is stupid. Why are you saying this? It's a really good thumbnail. No, not the weird channel thumbnail, the one you made. Okay, so what were you guys saying about that? I hope you said it was good. So it's Adrian said it's a good thumbnail. Thank you. I'm glad. Kyle said it's an okay thumbnail, which basically saying it's like a fantastic thumbnail. So thank you. Okay, thank you guys. Lovely. Maybe if you kept up with the chats, we wouldn't have to have this problem. True. When multiple people are starting One Piece on the same week, it is sus. That's absolutely not true. But there's probably like hundreds of thousands of people just randomly watching an episode of One Piece every day, right? Like, who knows? Oh my god, my voice. It's disappearing. Let's continue.
We're moving. While moving rooms, I was going into episode 15. I'm at the point where most average anime fans would just stop binging in a single sitting, and we're just getting started. Who's up? Okay.
It's watching dubbed? Oh my goodness.
One Piece. I also already memorized the ending song. It is literally a banger. After some hard binging, I decided it was time to go back to the living room. It also turned out that there was no maid ever coming.
Okay, I understand why this is a bad video. And that's because he is literally saying nothing about the anime. He's like covering the spoilers, like with the, whatever, the images he draws. He hasn't made a single comment about, like, I mean, he has, but nothing is substantial about the actual anime. I assume that will be the thing for the rest of this. I think it's basically a vlog video that is like masked by having One Piece in the title, but okay. I didn't show as much One Piece reactions as I could, apologies for that, but One Piece is now my favorite show of all time, past Attack on Titan. I watched all the One Piece in a single sitting. Wow. So, you know, now that I've seen 4 minutes of this video, I can conclude that this is the exact same content as that other channel about Minecraft creeper videos or whatever. They both do whatever content they want in order to make the most money, and there we go. So we love it. But multiple people are starting... Oh, I read that already. Do you think Nami or Sakura is more progressive character? I probably have not seen enough of either to have any idea. Sakura clears, says Kyle. Not watching starting One Piece anime in the same week in the trailer for season 2 of the Netflix show 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. That's absolutely not true. The fact that the show is coming out soon also means that a lot more people are going to be starting it soon too because of the promotion of Netflix, right? Yeah. Not that I'm saying like Netflix isn't like promoting it by having people, like famous people watch it. That could be a thing, but you probably need like, I don't know, way more examples for it to convince me. The video ends up being about him planning a party while One Piece plays in the background. No way. That's awesome. That's actually awesome.
I'm about to watch all of One Piece in a single sitting. Moving forward, it wasn't just that I got a win, but I think we actually just had fun, and that was the real win I was going for. So I'm super happy about that, and we officially have a chef on our party crew.
What?
The night I was able to make it to episode 523. Guess what day it is?
Christmas!
It's Christmas. We are starting out.
You're telling me since Christmas... Oh no, this was 5 months ago. Okay. I thought this was like this Christmas. He watched 500 episodes since then.
On episode 527 on this Christmas morning, and right away me and Alex started talking about Chopper.
Where's the party? How are there like multiple camera angles? Like, what's going on here?
The breakdance, Aziz's favorite.
Oh no, you just moved the camera. Okay.
And has a meme page for it. He's also caught up in One Piece and has a coffee business. Well, these guys are awesome. We're just able to have fun watching and talking for literally hours.
All right, lovely. Past Attack on Titan? That is true. He likes it even more than Attack on Titan. That's actually crazy, isn't it? Why is he saying Sakura like that? I think you're Sasuke, little bro. I don't even know what that reference means, but okay. It wasn't even a big live-action Season 2 trailer, and it came out at Jump Festa before the whole Mr. Beast thing. Huh? It wasn't even a big live-action Season 2 trailer, and it came out at Jump Festa before the whole Mr. Beast thing. I don't even know what Mill's talking about, but we love it. Cool. Maybe there was some trailer for One Piece or something? Anime I watched in 2025.
To be honest, I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to make this video this year because I've been so busy. So I was kind of just like doing stuff and a while thinking,
Hey,
oh,
I
I'm
made
not
one of these videos the other day. My digest.
sure if I'm gonna be able to do it this year. Am I gonna have enough time? And then at some point I was like, well, I'm not gonna know if I have enough time if I don't actually do it. So I started writing script, but like in mid-November, so I'm probably gonna have a lot more to say about some anime here and a lot less to say about some others. But
Should I have like music like this in the background of my digest, you think? Like, it makes it like somewhat more engaging, right?
are these yearly anime videos I do, if not unequal in section length, you know? So on the topic of comparing this year's anime video to the previous ones, there's not actually going to be a section this time about anime that I watched only this year that came from last year. So we can just jump into the anime that aired this year, which is how it should be anyways, but still. Gekichouban Project Sekai, Kowareta Sekai to Tainai Miku, or Colorful Stage the Movie, a Miku Who Can't Sing. All my yearly anime videos sort of just barrel on through without any regards for spoilers a lot of the time, but
Okay, let's see if there's anything that I've actually seen. Oh, Takobi! Oh my goodness. Alright.
over the past few years, but when it was announced at the beginning in anime,
Wait.
I read the court gets the short end of the stick here. I'm deeply sorry that the picture perfect arc got the lion's share of analysis. Please take your problems up with, I don't know, Shijome herself or something. Takopi no Gendai. Or Takopi's Original Sin. I'd seen this manga's first chapter floating around online every once in a while for the past few years, but when it was announced at the beginning in anime, I read the manga right away. Because, I mean, you know, if random posts that appeared on my feed were spoiling the big twist of the first chapter, I just knew people would spoil it non-stop once the anime started airing. And more importantly, I had a curiosity about the series as a whole. I wanted to know if it had a deeper point, or if it was just something created for the sake of indulging in misery. Both the manga and its adaptation have pretty short runtimes.
Man, that'd be so cool. Like an anime that's made only for like indulging in misery. I would be interested in like an anime like that. That'd
But
be
despite
cool.
its short length, it was a difficult series to get through. I'd argue intentionally so. It simultaneously felt like having to actively drag myself to continue with it, while also being pulled along to see what happens to its unfortunate main characters, Shizuka, Marina, and Azuma. To have one of its most important characters, a cartoonishly positive alien named Takopi, unsure about how to help the main cast, just drives the initial mood of the series home even further. After all, Takopi himself is a kid just like they are, but since he was raised in a friendly environment, he has trouble understanding why everyone can't just shake hands and make up right away. And so when both he and us as the viewers learn more and more about how miserable these kids are, he begins to run out of ideas as to how to help them. In Azuma's case, we get an entire backstory from his point of view, explaining how his mother's conditional affection led to him viewing his talented older brother Junya as a rival. We get pulled into Azuma's mindset so much to the point of almost completely doubting Junya ourselves, until something that I personally believe is the biggest plot twist in the entire series happens. After that extensive flashback from the perspective of Azuma as to why Junya would surely be against him if he were to open up about his problems, Junya shakes the series' entire recent mood to the core by declaring that he'll be on Azuma's side no matter what happens. It's such a big plot twist emotionally because of how depressing the series has been up till now, so it's probably my favorite moment in the series, to be honest. Though the main conflict of the series focuses more so on Shizuka and Marina, the latter bullying the former because she blames her mother for her own family falling apart. At first, Takopi takes Shizuka's side and ends up killing Marina, but he later learns that he had originally taken Marina's side and had wanted Shizuka gone. And no matter who he sides with, they end up having their worst traits enabled, without being saved from their misfortune like Takopi had hoped for. A lot of discussion about this anime had been people trying to ascribe everything to being either Shizuka or Marina's fault, but the series literally has a scene
I don't think that's true about the worst traits being enabled, right? Like when he takes Marina's side, I feel like Marina is a much more like pleasant person. When he takes Shizuka's side, I guess when he takes Shizuka's side, her like what tunnel vision to like get Chappie back is like a little bit negative of a trait. I don't know.
Marina's side and had wanted Shizuka gone, and no matter who he sides with, they end up having their worst traits enabled, without being saved from their misfortune like Takopi had hoped for. A lot of discussion about this anime had been people trying to ascribe everything to being either Shizuka or Marina's fault, but the series literally has a scene where Takopi is called ridiculous for not considering the gray zone that exists. They both do bad things within the series, but it should be traced back to the root of the problem, that being their total lack of reliable adults in their lives. All three of the main kids in the series are at an impressionable age where they try to gain a sense of control in their lives by unknowingly mimicking what their parents do. And that's why the scene with Azuma's older brother is such a plot twist. It establishes a role model that is able to both help Azuma out of a situation as well as being someone to listen to his problems and all.
That is actually interesting. I could imagine a video essay about like I know obviously he's not an adult, but like he has a job and a life and stuff, and he's more like older than obviously these like little kids. To be like the only good adult in like Takopi's Original Sin or something like that, or like the only good teenager or something like that.
Offer him a shoulder to cry on.
Or
But
is
for
he an
Shizuka-
adult? I actually don't know how old he is. He might be at like university or something.
Marina, Takopi can't be a role model since he's also a kid just like them. He throws himself at the ambitious goal of saving them without realizing his limits, and the final episode has a scene where he has to admit to Shizuka that he doesn't know how to help her. And so he does the next best thing. He offers to hear her out as they cry it out together. These two kids wander around aimlessly for a long while before settling back down to talk again. Takopi decides to sacrifice himself to help Shizuka go back in time, still hoping to make things even just a little bit better for her. It results in Shizuka and Marina sharing a vague memory of his existence, and the small memory being just what they needed to calm down and talk things out with each other. They become friends despite their unfortunate upbringings having put them against each other for so long. After all, it shouldn't be their fault for what their parents had done. All in all, the series tells a story about unfortunate children who lack reliable parents, who take the first step to coping with their troubles by learning to open up to others. It can be easy as someone who's had a more carefree life to think that things can be solved cleanly, but the series shows the complications that can arise from a rough upbringing, and concludes by saying that the most important thing for those affected by hardship is to have someone to talk honestly to. It won't be an instant solution
Sure.
for everything, but it helps to know that someone's properly listening.
Sure. Oh my goodness. Look, she understood the point and everything. We love it. Lovely. Okay. Anything else interesting? City the Animation. Oh my god. Oh, guys, I also watched this video. Mother's Basement.
Never let anyone...
Oh my god, there he is. Mother's Basement himself. I watched this video and it's like a whole like top 25 list. And guys, I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to tell you what number one. So if you haven't seen it, then I'm going to tell you what actually won the best anime of the year. Also, look at this SM7B microphone. Oh my goodness. It was Apocalypse Hotel, which was kind of crazy, right? Wasn't it? I think. Yeah, Apocalypse Hotel, which Heath keeps telling me is like a good anime. I don't know anything about it, which I'm kind of glad that I don't know anything about it. But even Mother's Basement thinks it's like the best anime, so that's kind of crazy. And I think Takopi was in second place or third place or something. Yeah, third place. So we love it. Look at this cool art style of Takopi's Original Sin. My goodness. All right. Exposing Nicholas Light. The saddest thing about reaction videos these days is whenever you search up a reaction video, he's always at the top. Like you're like Ree's movie reaction. Oh, I guess maybe. Oh no, here he is. The greatest anime movie of all time, Chainsaw Man 3, is 400,000 views. Nicholas Light TV with his fake reaction, over the top, boring. My goodness. Takopi was a great anime. Kind of unfair to compare to other new anime that had 12 or 24 episodes. I know it's impressive, you know. In 6 episodes, it managed to do more than like any other anime this year, so we love it. He only starts to enjoy One Piece at 1-0 because that's when he gets kicked out of the apartment and has to go back to his parents' house and actually pay attention. Bro's got a whole arc in this video. Well, it's not this video, but lovely. That's awesome. One of the best parts of Takopi is when Marina tells her dream is being a great mother, and Takopi responds that she will succeed because she is already violent like her mother. That is true, actually. That was a very good scene. Such a good scene. True. Bro copied me. That is true. As soon as I saw him put it in number 1, I was like, whoa, that's the Heath one. Oh my god. We love Jeff through. You know, we love Mother's Basement. He's great. All my top 10 anime of the year were on his trash anime of the year. Oh my goodness. I think was Takopi the only 2025 anime I watched? Maybe? Wait, no, right? Those probably others, right? I guess I'm waiting for the last episode of My Hero Academia, which comes out like tomorrow. Oh no, Zenshu was this year, right? I think. Yeah, it was on his list, actually. 2024? I guess it finished in 2025. Where was Zenshu? Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong list. Wait, I'm looking for Mother's Basement. What am I doing? Wait. Okay. Oh, here. Number 4th place was Zenshu. We love it. Zenshu. What a great song. Oh, my goodness. Was ReZero this year? No way. ReZero Season 3. That was this year, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh my god. I guess I watched ReZero Season 3. That came out this year. Oh yeah, Fujimoto. See, I watched a few anime from this year. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. The Ree's anime. I got a Shaw SM7B for Christmas. Did you actually? It's a very expensive gift. Oh my goodness. I watched Apocalypse Hotel. It was an amazing show, but not even close to a top 5 anime of the year. Is this true, Heath? Oh my goodness. Fujimoto anime was this year, so you watched a couple. That is true. Zenshu was 2025. We figured this out. Lovely. Okay. Orb was peak. Started 2024, though. True. I have thoughts on that, which I'll be saving for next year. Okay. Oh my god, Merry Christmas. How does Critical start his streams? I guess just like I do. Except a lot quieter. How long until he says his first word, do you think? Let's go 2 times.
Hello.
I thought it... Awesome. Hello.
Merry Christmas.
We love it. Versus the Giga Chad H3 podcast. Who, look at their intros. Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the final show of the year. It is 2025. Well, yes. So you guys decided to go on break or what? Yeah, I can't wait to get out of here. Well, we're all excited. And I'll tell you, it's been a crazy ass year, and we're all.
That's what you call an intro. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Orb is Reddit atheist slop. True. Apparently, that's what Heath thinks. Okay. Isn't it cool that Mr. Satan never died? I mean, he dies eventually of old age, right? Who would win, Gold Roger or 4th Hokage? I have no idea. But Gold Roger's the main, like, guy, right? Gold Roger, the pirate. So he's, like, the main character, so I assume him? I don't know. But I don't know anything about them, so no spoilers, guys. True late Merry Christmas, EliteAri, thank you. 5-year-old Naruto beats Gold Roger. Okay, great. And then Kino-sa has a message retracted. Who Heath? Who ban him? Or wow? What? What happened? Did I miss something? Tell us about the Casey-tron apology. Oh yeah, true. Those okay, so I finally caught up on the H3 podcast, alright? Let's watch it. Wait, we're not gonna watch it, but I'll show you some things which are very funny. Where is she? Here she is.
Buddy.
Why is this like the most replayed? What happens here?
They make it up on him for forgiveness. So like, I swear, there's people on the record saying like, yeah, I called him and he let me off the record.
Pretty sure they weren't trolling with that.
No, there's multiple instances of this. I mean, you can fact check me on that, but I'm 99% that is a thing.
For tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard.
What you guys can vote? We have Millhouse versus Asmongold.
No. We talk about enough heavy shit. Let's look at the latest people.
Well, that one's not heavy. It's kind of funny, but fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we have the Nina Lin. They must have not.
Okay, wait.
Good.
Show me the bit.
Good.
Go ahead. It's happened. I believe it should be on for being.
I sent both links just in case.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm watching the countdown.
Now, it's 3 minutes long, and I think we should watch it together. But before I do, and again, I want to thank Casey-tron for being a good faith negotiator. I think going into this, we had low expectations, but I think we both came out of this happily surprised that we were able to kind of put this behind both of us and move on amicably. So I do want to thank Casey-tron.
Yeah.
I think ultimately her apology was heartfelt and sincere, and I really.
So I guess for context, for anyone who's just tuning in right now, they're like, "Oh wow, why is Ari watching the Stage 3 thing?" So the whole long context, okay, we've reacted to a bunch of it, but a long time ago, like many months ago, Ethan sued 3 people. He sued Casey-tron, Denims, and Fergan for like I think it was for some copyright infringement thing where they like reacted to his content nuke on Hassan Piker, and then when they were watching, they were like intentionally trying to like steal views from him or something like that. And then now in the very recent like few days or weeks or whatever, he and Casey-tron have settled like in the actual lawsuit, I think. And as part of that settlement, I think she had to like do an apology or something, but here we go.
Really appreciate everything she said. And I do. So I want to just say thank you to Casey-tron.
Same. I'm happy we can put it behind
This
us.
has been unpleasant for all of us.
Yeah.
And I just wish you all the best. And and that's it. So that's it. Nothing but goodwill to her. Now, that being said, send this snark link first.
Okay, wait, that's not what I want.
I mean that. Just so people know that I can't.
Wait, actually, that is
seems like he's not allowed to speak ill, in my opinion. Now, I will say this, part of our, I can call her a bitch, I can call her a horrible person, but I would never do that. I would never say that. And no, and I mean that. I only use this harsh language to exemplify the fact that I can say whatever I want about her. That's not a thing that I'm limited to. But the reason I say this is because I want people to know that it is my own volition. It is my own.
It is your choice.
It is my choice to accept. And sorry, I shouldn't have used that strong of language because I genuinely don't mean to put that on her. My words are sincere. But again, the reason I use that harsh language is so people know that I can, but I choose not to.
Okay.
Right. And that's what grace is. Right. That's what forgiveness and grace looks like. Dan. Seems like he's not allowed to speak ill of her, so Zach cheers him up with Hassan's Mal karaoke soundbite. Now you guys.
Okay, where's the bit?
And
Show me the apology.
Oh. She can.
I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based.
Okay,
here we go.
Yeah.
By stating I take responsibility for infringing the content nuke.
Yeah, start it over.
I want to begin by stating I take responsibility for infringing the content nuke. The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the clients. This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support.
Oh, so before she gets into that, because I love this part. No, it's going to stay up. Well, anyway, it's only 3 minutes long. But I want to say that I really appreciate she really turned a leaf on the copyright stuff, and I think that's really important, right? Because the purpose of this was the activism aspect of it all. Oh no, I can go back. I can go back. You know what? I should just let it play for you guys, right? And we can go back and enjoy certain moments of it. Or I mean, not enjoy, because certainly that's not the right word to say, but to appreciate. Dan, don't rush me. Should I play it? Okay, Dan wants me to play it. All right, we'll start it over because, you know.
And by stating I take responsibility for infringing the
By the way,
content.
I do not want to see any negative. I don't want to see people being.
Oh my god, never. Okay, I can't get that. He's just ranting too much. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, let me read the chat first. Oh my goodness. We made Heath delete a spoiler. Oh, thank God. Okay, can you believe it? I'm glad. Is this like a spoiler? Yondaime Hokage Sama, obviously. And if that's a spoiler, they say his name in original Naruto at some point. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it wasn't really a spoiler, but it was fun. Why is he fake coughing all the time? He has Tourette's. You watch this shit. I do. Kaya was MVP of the year. A dog. Oh yeah, the dog. A dog started an event without knowing. Messes memes were hilarious. True. Riveting. True. Ethan is trolling. Did he get the last laugh? No. The point that I'm gonna make is that basically Ethan watches this obviously like rehearsed, like very like scripted reaction to, sorry, apology, where she's obviously touching all the points that like she is like being requested to like make it touch upon. Maybe not by Ethan, but by her lawyers or whatever. Which is like the most obvious thing in the world. And who knows if she believes any of this, but she like has to say it. And then Ethan reacts to this and is like, "This is the most like she's being very sincere and blah blah blah." So we'll see if we can get to that.
Being rude to her. I genuinely have forgiven her. I'm moving on, and it's water under the bridge. I don't want to see anybody being. I'm being dead serious. Let's not be nasty to her, guys. This is it. Okay, it's over. We won. That's it. We won, right? So let's just move on and thank her. Thank you.
For infringing
I'm being dead serious. Please do not.
The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the clients. This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker. Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support. Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scene. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for him helping me without providing any. As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the clients. The funds will not go to anyone else, including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits. For the record, I have agreed to cooperate with the clients in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream to the extent that I am able. I will offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated, to help their cause. I also want to take the opportunity to acknowledge other misconduct and bad behavior I have exhibited online. For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable. I should know better because I have 3 disabled people that rely on me. Moving forward, I will do better. I also want to apologize to the crew of the H3 podcast, particularly AB and Olivia.
Yeah.
I apologize for calling them cowards for not quitting their jobs. That was a shameful attack on 2 people who deeply care about Palestine and Palestinian people. AB, along with his wife Lena, have done more than I have ever done for the Palestinian people, including raising over $100,000 in charity.
Cute Ari takes 3 days. Wait, 3 hours out of every day to watch his locale. True. I love Ethan. Is great.
I recognize that they have actually made Palestinian lives better, and my online antagonism and trolling has not.
Yeah.
I apologize to Ethan and Hila personally. I have said extremely mean and cruel things about both of them, particularly my misogynistic attacks against Hila.
Oh my god, when does Ethan comment? Oh my god. It's meant to be transformative.
Enforcing TED Entertainment's copyright and protecting the legal rights of online content creators.
Just sit on that for a sec. Check my phone here. Just sit on that. You know, just we'll look at it. You know, it's just sit on it. What a heartfelt. I mean, like genuinely, and I'm gonna say something. Casey Tron, we've said it continually throughout this. You are extraordinarily funny and a very talented person, and I wish you all the best in the future in your future endeavors. And I know you will continue to make people laugh and to continue to bring joy to people in that regard. I do. I think you are extremely funny and very clever. So. And I accept your apology. I do, and I appreciate all the sincerity and just all the specific. A lot of the stuff in there was really, I think, warranted, and I'm glad that she's come to terms with a lot of it, and I appreciate it. I really think she's turned a new leaf. I do. Now let's watch it. Now
I think you get the point. Okay, he was just so utterly like, he's so thankful that she's so honest and earnest and heartfelt, and oh my goodness, it's lovely, and he continues to do that. But anyway. Most important part was that she is subject to get to testify on Ethan's behalf, even if she doesn't agree, since, as she said, it's part of the agreement. plea agreement. True. About the H3 snark mods thing. Anyway, okay. We're done with that. Thank you, Kyle, for that distraction. Okay.
I mean, we are so...
What else was on here? Other anime I've watched.
Okay, that's the main portion of anime done, and from here it's going to be miscellaneous anime that I don't have as many thoughts on. I watched Okitsura and had a pretty good time. It's a sort of entertainment series where the main character learns about Okinawa through his friends who were born and raised there, while we as a viewer get lots of fun facts about whatever they end up encountering. I don't know anything about the mangaka themselves, but with how varied and oddly specific the educational bits...
I don't know any of these. What else do they do? What is this?
Madoka. Oh, no, not this place.
There's a game of Madoka Magica? Oh, interesting. What is this? Why am I getting...
Things can definitely get crazy, but yeah.
Oh, this poor guy is stuttering.
Do you need a second? For the short. Things can definitely get crazy, but
man, that would suck to have a stutter. Oh my goodness, poor guy. All right, now Kyle's just sending me train wrecks clips. Okay, we're good. All right. City was decent. Okay, cool. Heath said it was the best looking anime ever or something. What it's like to be a YouTuber for 10 years.
10 years ago today, I uploaded my first video, why you should watch Hunter x Hunter. I just looked at that video, and it has 10 years ago as the little date on it now. And that is really fucking insane to see. It's insane to think about.
What does my earliest video show us? Does it say 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Oh my goodness, I've been doing this for almost half a decade. What about my EliteAri channel? 3 years ago. Oh, wait, what is my first video like? Let's see. Hello. Hello. It's not too memorable. I mean, it's memorable, but it's not too interesting, I guess, for me. True. To the Doctor. So the Doctor is like a kind of... He's away... He's like a distant... He is distant in this episode at the beginning, where he's just some guy in a cloud that you never see. But you sure the snowman? We love the snowman. Okay. Shot neighbor, says Kyle. Thank you, thank you, Kyle. Okay. Are we done? I think this is the end of the stream.
Oh, my life changed after that video. It's insane to think about that 10 years on, I am still making...
Oh, look at this SM7B that we have. Oh my goodness.
And I was sitting in my parents' spare room because I was home for Christmas, and I
should I get an SM7B too, guys, and have like a second microphone pointing here? Wouldn't that be lovely?
Looking around the room and thinking like, oh man, like the walls are exactly the same as they were.
Thank you, regular eye patch wolf. That's lovely. All right, let's do one more quiz, and then we're done. Let's make it a harder Chainsaw Man quiz, okay? 7 questions. Oh, I can nail this one. What contract does Denji have? Okay, these are way too easy. Okay, we need a hard one. Characters quiz. Okay. This is the Violence Fiend, Galgali. This is Kishibe. God, I'm gonna nail this one. This is Denji. Who the hell is this? Is that Makima? Some fan art of Makima, I guess? That's the Nail Fiend. It's the Bat Devil. Oh god, I'm nailing this. I'm gonna get 100% here. Oh my god. That's the Future Devil. Mirai Psycho. Where is he? There we go. That's the Samurai Sword. Or the Katana Devil, I guess, if we're going literally. That's the Spider Devil. Okay, come on. Let's not mess... Oh my god, let's not mess it up. It's all anime stuff as well. Oh no. Okay, and it's the Darkness Devil. Oh, easy. What's that? 10 out of 10? Bro! Oh, the average score is 10 out of 10. Alright, well. Can we sort by, like, difficulty? Wait, is that a thing, you think? I guess not. I don't think it's like a difficulty category. Impossible. Okay, we can do the impossible one. I like how YouTubers were known to live in the basement, but popular YouTubers record from their attic and cellar. True. Thoughts on Russell T Davies' new boyfriend? I don't know anything about Russell T Davies' home life. Is it like someone famous? You already sound great, EliteAri. No need to get a new mic. Yeah, but then I can fit in with all the popular YouTubers who have SM7Bs, like Mill the Killer. Your mic has a slight crackle and every once in a while, and the gain is clearly off. That is actually true. The crackle thing, I don't know what causes it, but it does happen, and it's very annoying. But I think the mic itself just might be broken. The gain thing, gain is obviously not off, but that's more of a post thing. That might be my OBS filters, but true. Previous quiz was tougher, true. He looks 50 years younger than Russell T Davies. How old is Russell T Davies? Like 55 or something? Or if I get it exactly, I'm a genius. Oh, 62, okay. Well, I got no idea. All right, we got a 4-minute quiz here. We're going to get every question correct. Oh, no. How many slices of bread are stacked on Denji's table in Chapter 1? 0 is probably the answer, but maybe 2? He's very poor, so it'd be 2 or 3. Okay, it was 4, so I guess not. When Pochita merges with Denji, which side of his chest shows the ripcord? Probably the heart part, so the left. Easy. During the Bat Devil fight, what animal does Power use as bait? The cat. Oh my god. This is not impossible. This is easy. What brand logo is blurred on the beer cans in Himeno's apartment? Probably a fake brand. Easy. In the Eternity Devil arc, what floor number traps them? The 7th floor? No, the 6th? 6, I think. 6, 7. I don't know, one of those. Damn, it's the 8th. Okay. How many people are in Kobeni's family? Like 20 or something, right? Maybe 9. 9, easy. How many tails does the Fox Devil show when fully summoned? Maybe 3. Okay, 2. What shape is Kobeni... Huh? What shape is on Kobeni's car license plate? Well, obviously a triangle. Okay, no, a circle. What specific weapon does Kishibe use the most in his training? A knife! How many cigarettes are in Aki's box when Himeno gives him the easy revenge? I think... 7? Okay, there's... Okay, I got no idea. Maybe 1? Okay, 2. How many seconds pass between Denji pulling the cord and his chains fully emerging in the anime's first episode? Maybe like 5 seconds? Okay. What does Denji dream about eating with Power and Aki before he kills Aki? Ice cream. What floor is Aki's apartment on? The... like, 10th or something. I don't know, the 4th. Okay, the 3rd. In the final panel of part 1, what direction is Denji facing? He's facing... Oh my god, I don't remember. The right, I think? Or he's facing directly in the camera. So he could be facing up or he could be facing right. I think it's one of those. Let me lock in right now. I think he's facing right. Oh wait, no, the time ran out. Oh my god. No, I had that one. Okay, damn it. Okay. 7 out of 14. I got better than average. It should have been 8 out of 14, so we'll take it. Alright, anyway. I was rage baiting, by the way. About my mic? Because you're right about the mic. Or about Russell T Davies, because I don't know anything about that situation. EliteAri takes audio very seriously. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's almost like audio is the only, like, driving thing. No one really cares about visuals, right? 8th since 8 matches the infinity symbol. That makes sense. That's very smart. Even I knew the floor number. True. Well, we'll never know for sure, because you weren't here to do it. But you should do a quiz on your stream. Now, what's something I should know a lot about, which I should never get a single question wrong about? There's Doctor Who. We could do a Berserk quiz. I know a lot about Berserk. Sherlock, true. Oh my goodness. No Sherlock quizzes, what a shame. What about... Jujutsu Kaisen, true. You know what would be funny? A Jujutsu Kaisen name the character quiz. That'd be very funny. Um. Hmm. That's Satoru Gojo. EliteAri knows a lot about Doctor Who and Vinland Saga. I definitely don't know a lot about Vinland Saga, but I do know a lot about Doctor Who. This is Megumi Fushiguro. Is this going to be like super easy? This is Nanami. Kento, yeah, Kento Nanami. There we go. This is Kusakawa. No, okay. This is Nobara Kugisaki. This is Itadori Yuji. I think this is going to be super easy, guys. This is Yuta Akotsu. This is Zenin Maki. Or Maki Zenin. This is Mai Zenin. Okay, no, this is Geto. Suguru Geto. Also, guys, make sure in the chat you tell Kyle Entertainment that he should watch Jujutsu Kaisen. He's on the verge of watching that next year. It's very funny. He's going to hate it, but it's going to be lovely. What is the name of the character on the screen? This is Mahito. I might actually get 14 out of 14 here. This is Toji Fushiguro. This is the Yuji's brother. What's his name? Choso, that's right. Todo Aoi. Oh my god, I did better than average. Someone gets one of them wrong, apparently, which is very funny. Okay. Since you like time travel, Anime Rebirth verse deal a lot about it. It does take about 3 episodes to get really good. I already have a lot of anime on my plate for next year, but we'll see. Okay, if that gets brought up a few times, maybe. Kyle, Jujutsu Kaisen has a lot of OP characters. You would like it. True. Why would I hate JJK? You only have great praise for it? Because it's like just fighting. That's all it is. It's just non-stop fights. Like it's an anime, which is all fighting, and then it's a manga that's all fighting. And the comedy is terrible. But like, yeah, the directing and the animation is really cool in season 2. All right. Man, I'm like addicted. I want to do like more quizzes and stuff. It's so fun to like get things correct. Sporkle, let's do it. Why not? Chainsaw Man. Manga spoilers. Oh, it's just another quiz. Katana Man, where is he? Oh wait, Katana Man, Katana Man. Or is it way too easy? What about Dragon Ball? Can you only pick the characters who died 2 or more times within the main story? Whoa, okay. Kibito dies once. Well, I think he only dies once. Piccolo dies... Oh, I can't do this. This is like... Wait, this is only Dragon Ball Z, right? Okay, wait. Piccolo dies against Raditz. No, he doesn't. Goku dies against Raditz. He dies against Nappa. And then he must die again against Kid Buu? Or does he die before that to like Super Buu or something? How does Piccolo die in the Buu saga? But I think he dies multiple times, so Piccolo. Yajirobe, I think, dies once, and that's probably when the Kid Buu stuff. Or does he survive that? I don't know. I have a very vague recollection of all this stuff, actually. Like, the Earth only gets blown up once, right? With Kid Buu. So it's not like all these people are going to die, like, twice because of that. No. Goku dies twice. Once in the Raditz, and then once in the Cell Saga. Bulma dies once. Android 17 once. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Once. Does Trunks die in the Cell Saga? Like, or does he come back? I think, no, he comes back. Oh my god, this is so stressful. Buru barely even dies. Buru doesn't die, actually. Yamcha dies in Raditz. Not Raditz, Nappa, and then he dies again in the Buru Saga. Same for Chaozu. Supreme Kai, I think he just dies once, or he never dies. Gohan, never, like once. Or never. Or once. I guess he gets absorbed. Krillin twice. Does Krillin die in the Nappa fight? I actually don't remember him dying for some reason, so I don't think so. But does he die in the Cell thing? No, he doesn't. I actually don't remember. Kid Trunks never dies. Or maybe he dies in the Buu Saga? Doesn't everyone die in the Buu Saga? Oh my god. Elder Kai dies twice. Elder Kai dies once by killing himself. Popo, no. The Turtle, no. Vegeta? When does he die? He only dies in the Buu Saga, right? I think I only remember him in heaven once. Must he, when does he die? No, only once, I think. King Kai dies once. Doesn't he? He only dies against... He doesn't die in the Buu Saga, does he? Oh my god. TN. I think that's it, right? There's a chance Kibito dies twice and I just forgot. But I think this is right. But apparently there's still 6 remaining, so... there's a chance Krillin did and I just forgot. Okay. Vegeta. Did Vegeta die? Oh, no, he dies against Frieza, right? Okay. I completely forgot about the Frieza arc entirely. Oh my god. Oh no. Who dies in the Frieza arc? Does Master Roshi die at all besides in the Buu Saga? Nail dies, doesn't even die. I can imagine Bobbin dying twice. No! Okay. Android 18 gets absorbed by Cell but doesn't die, and then dies to the Buu Saga. Who else is there? Does Dende die twice? Videl dies once. Trunks? No. Oh my god, I have no idea. Who did I forget? I think I did Vegeta, didn't I? Because he dies on Namek. Yeah, Krillin I got. Chaozu I got. Kami. When does Kami die? When does Android 17 die? Like, he dies... Well, he's absorbed by Cell, right? Master... You know what? I got no idea. Alright? Interesting. Alright. I love fighting? Maybe. If you love fighting, then you'd probably like JJK a lot. You have to get past 25 episodes before the anime starts looking good. For JJK, I mean, JJK season 1 looks like... I mean, JJK 1 season looks really good. Like, it's probably one of the best, like, stuff. Like, best anime that looks... JJK season 1 looks great. JJK season 2 is just, like, so much better that it, like, makes season 1 look bad. But season 1 still looks really good. Shit, you are right. Humor in JJK does suck. Amen. I would definitely love the comedy. You definitely would not. The only good sporkles are wrestling. Lens. No. Just read it. You'd be insane to have the patience to watch it instead. No, Kyle, do not read JJK. There is nothing for you to get from that manga reading it, okay? The only thing you like, JJK is fighting the manga. All it is fights, and they're boring. And just no, don't watch them, okay? There are good fights toward the end, okay? But just you don't need to read JJK, okay? For Naruto beginners, notice how the show is more about stopping the cycle of hate. What? Interesting. Jesus Christ, give away the whole show for him, why don't you? Is that true? Oh my god. Vegeta dies. True. Krillin dies in Frieza. True. EliteAri knows nothing about Dragon Ball. Well, then how did I do better than the average score here? You guys literally haven't finished Dragon Ball. Well, that's why luckily this is about Dragon Ball Z, and I have finished Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta only dies once. What did Bro say? True, I forgot about the Frieza saga. Vegeta dies twice. Guru dies twice. When does Guru die? He dies once when he, like, dies in the Frieza saga. When does he die again? I don't remember. Krillin died 3 times. Wow. Guru dies from Frieza, then of old age. Oh, he dies to Frieza? I completely forgot about that. Nail doesn't die. He becomes one with Piccolo. That is true. I would have done this in 30 seconds. Well, we'll never know because you didn't. So I doubt you. I don't think you would have. Yeah, this is wrong. Amen. Kami died once from Piccolo, dies in Vegeta saga, and then Boo. Yeah, but it's not Kami dying. It's Piccolo. Getting absorbed is absolutely dying. That's definitely not true. Roshi dies in the first Dragon Ball from Mafuba, then Boo. Well, this is Dragon Ball Z, right? I will not read JJK. Yeah, it's probably for the best. JJK manga is confusing as fuck. True, so is the anime, but the anime is less confusing. And I will love the comedy. You absolutely will not like the comedy. I don't know why you think you'd like the comedy. Person who wants to read Haruhi over watching it. That's me. Oh my god, oh my god. Don't they literally have to wish Android 17 back after getting absorbed? I don't remember. I don't know. But does that mean he died because he got absorbed? Guru dies of a broken heart. Oh, and then dies of old age. When Guru gets revived, he dies like 5 minutes later. That's awesome. All right. What a guy. Well, that was a boring quiz. Let me drink some water. All right, guys. So now I have 2 options. Number 1 is I continue this stream and I do my channel retrospective live. Well, number 2 is I stop recording and then no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Also, I don't even know if I'll record it today. My voice is like disappearing, okay? Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll record it tomorrow instead. But I do want to start recording actual content for next year tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll cool down a bit and then record it later. When have I ever not liked comedy? I don't know. But you're not going to like the JJK comedy. You can prove me wrong, okay? You know what would be really, really funny? But I know you'd never do it. Reaction videos to JJK. Well, you'll watch the first episode and the whole time you'll be like, I have nothing to say. It'd be great. They wish everyone who called... No, you should also watch the dub, okay? That'd be very funny. They wish everyone who Cell killed back, and 17 is one of them. I guess that's a good argument, you know? I guess by the logic of the show, then he came back to life. Then he's a park ranger. That's not canon, okay? That's just in the anime. End it so I can finish Naruto. No, thank you. Kyle yapping at me about spoilers while Miller is out here linking it, stuff like that. Linking what? Oh, like a One Piece thing? I'm not gonna watch that. Literally 0 spoilers. I'll be recording Berserk catch-up tonight. I'm sure you will be. When are you recording your end-of-year review, okay? JJK, biggest chuckle I got was from the Digimon reference. Came out of nowhere. I don't even remember that, but amen. Okay. Actually, I vaguely remember something like that. So guys, I'm done. This is the stream of this week. Look forward to next Friday when I stream again, but today's Saturday, so sorry for the delay. Next time I stream, my entire wall is going to be covered in manga panels. And still, look at this, guys. You weren't able to get all the manga panels. Should I reveal what they are? The bottom right. Let's get it up. Right. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, you can't zoom in, because if I zoom in, then you can't see it. Wait, can I, like, scroll down? Oh, no, I can't. Whoa, the chat's on the right. Oh, my God. Okay, we got... The bottom left is Power from Chainsaw Man. The middle is Madoka Magica. And then the slime one is the one on the right. So that time I counted as a slime. There we go. I've never had nothing to say about anything in my life. Then make a reaction video to JJK, okay? Toriyama did comment that Android 17 came back. Oops. Alarm going off. Android 17 became a park ranger that was canon from an interview. Well, we don't use interviews as canon here, so... And he's dead, so rip, we don't value his opinion anymore. On January 1st, okay. Alright, guys, we're done. Let me get OBS up. The next time I stream, I probably will be dual streaming to both, like, YouTube and then either YouTube Shorts or TikTok. I want to try it out at least once this year, so maybe I'll stream once before the year is up again. And then we'll see. When does the new year happen? What day is that? That's like next Wednesday. So we'll see. Maybe I'll stream again soon because I do want to try that out. But anyway, thanks for coming. See you the next time I see you guys.